Welcome back. We have our own Noella here in studio to share with us. Yeah, you're
How
looking
you
good, man.
High five again.
It's sour. Anyway, what do we have in Showbiz tonight?
Right, so we have Timothy Bentum. He is an actor, now a man of God.
Okay.
And he had an interview with my colleague Ike, and they were talking about, the church supporting talent.
Okay.
I mean, for the longest time, there's been some talk around that. Okay. That it looks like talent that come out from the church are not being supported by the church. And my colleague Ike sought to ask Timothy why that is, and here's what he had to say.
Yeah, I think that Christians don't help each other. I think we would come, but we will support with our money. We use our money for all kinds of things, and it's sad.
Why is that a problem? It should be the most easiest way, because we believe that the church is the foundation for taking care of people, welfare. Why is it a problem the church finds it difficult to support its own, especially musicians?
I don't know. I think that generally a few bad nuts have destroyed the perception of pastors, the church, the kingdom of God, because people are funding their ill-advised lifestyles with the monies that people give. But I also think it's an attack from hell against the pushing of the boundaries of the kingdom even further. So people, instead of helping, the devil is giving you ideas. But in actual fact, the fact that somebody spent money doesn't mean that everybody will spend money. So it's an art of the devil to stop the kingdom of God from spreading.
So what should be the call to action to this one?
I think every Christian should put their money where their mouth is. You can't say I love Jesus. You can't say I love Jesus and you're not putting your money where your mouth is. Help the kingdom, support musicians, whatever you have to do. Once it's kingdom driven, just give. Just give. Because we have money. And all the people who go to the secular musicians and all their concerts, 80% of them are Christians, and they'll pay $400 to go and see a secular artist. They won't pay half that money to come to a Christian concert, and it's sad.
Really sad. So that was Timothy Bentum there. But away from him, let's also talk about one other person who has, been saved by God. I'm talking about music producer Kewa, who has also waded into the debate about gospel musicians collaborating with secular ones. And for him, he says he sees nothing wrong with it, but the content of such collaborations must promote godly stuff.
I don't have a problem with a secular artist recording with a gospel artist. What is important is the content. If we are speaking about love, we're speaking about Christ. We are talking about what will bless the society. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if we start talking about Charlie, let's go and you know what I'm talking about. Obviously, it will not bless the society. So that for me, I call it worldly, and there's a big difference between worldly and gospel. In due time, we'll explain.
So that was Kewa as well. And last but certainly not least, let's go to Nigeria and talk to you about veteran actor Richard Damijo. You're a married man, right?
Yes.
Is it easy or difficult for you to be faithful to your wife?
It's not difficult for me at all.
Right. How do you do it?
You just have to stick to your wife all the time, send her message, exchange message, keep her here, and that's all, yeah.
So you've never, trespassed?
No, not really.
High five.
Yeah.
Okay, so Richard says it is actually very difficult for married men like him to stay faithful in their marriages.
Being faithful in marriage is not... Look, I have to say this one before I'm misquoted by somebody. Teddy Babyface said, being faithful is hard. That's not what I'm saying.
It is hard.
It is hard. It's not every day.
Because if you're in the kind of line of work that we are in, it's very hard. Because... let's face it, every one of us that is married, we are the target. We are the target. I mean, look at how women are. I mean, how can you escape it? Women are like Delilah. They are like Jezebel. They prepare. And the only way you can perpetuate the real intentions of the enemy is to constantly aim at the image of God or the symbol of authority in any home, you shoot it down. It's like being a general. It's like being a commander in a battlefield. You drop him, and the enemy, the battalion scatters.
So this is what I heard. This is what I heard, that even the women themselves may not know, but they are probably the ones who come after us, very determinedly, who want to make it happen. They are probably tools in a greater scheme that they may not know, and it's about taking down the head of the family.
That's it. That's it. That's what the mission is.
Wow.
That's what the mission is. So it's very difficult. You have to get to a point where your wife understands what she's up against as well.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, so don't do that.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Good.
No, come on. You just flow.
So that would be over show.
Sure. Thank you so much. And that's all we have for this app. For more news, log on to myjoyonline.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening.